The UFC gym in Hoboken, New Jersey is a place where most go to get in a good sweat after a day at the office. But for one young man, it represents much more. For Jason Neuschwander, it's where he goes to make a lifelong dream come true.
Started doing karate when I was 5 years old. I really got into it first off because of Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the day. And started doing instructor karate, and I've been in martial arts for 25 years-ish now.
From a very early age, Jason consistently found a high level of success in competition fighting.
I was the youngest junior black belt in my school at 10 years old. And then while I was still a junior black belt, I competed in the AAU Junior Olympics in 2002. And then I got my full black belt at the age of 14. Now I'm a third degree black belt in instructor karate and currently working out, focusing in Muay Thai.
After experiencing a falling out with someone close to him over the next step in his fighting career, Jason grew disenchanted with the sport he once loved most.
Stopped doing martial arts for a few years due to a falling out with my old instructor. And I really lost interest in martial arts as a whole due to that falling out. And it took me several years in order for me to really find the love for martial arts again.
After growing apart from the sport he loved for nearly 7 years, Jason realized he wasn't quite where he wanted to be in life. So he followed his heart and led him back to the place he knew best, the ring.
I had a lot of stuff going on that necessarily wasn't positive in my life, and I needed a whole overhaul of my life. So I turned back to something I knew from a very young age, and it was something that I felt at home with doing. And once I got back into it, I fell in love again with it, and I haven't looked back since.
From the time that he was little, it was always a big passion for him, and that's kind of how I got into the sport. Is I saw how much of a positive impact it had on his life. So even though there was a moment of time where he got away from fighting and training, just seeing that he's getting back into it and how it's a big part of his life again has made me want to get back into the sport.
Jason has the full support of his family when it comes to his quest of competing in his first ever semi-pro Muay Thai fight, but it's the feeling of being alone in the ring with only himself to depend on that excites him the most about his new journey.
I really enjoy martial arts because it's a individual sport. You rely on yourself, there's nobody to lean on, and you have to push yourself to make yourself better every day.
At the beginning, I was a little bit nervous because now I know it's more of a strong contact sport, where a lot of the karate he used to do was sport karate, but also training. There was a lot of contact that we used to do fighting, but I'm excited for him because I know this is what he wants to do, and I'm sure he'll do very well.
I know he's going to do a great job. This is something he's very comfortable and confident in, and he's very focused and disciplined in all the different aspects for the mental aspect and also the physical, so I think he's going to do a great job.
It's pushing myself to see what I'm able to achieve. I'm not out here really trying to chase a belt, chase a title. I want to go into my first fight and give it all I have and go from there. If that leads me down the road to becoming a professional and maybe one day earning a title shot, then that'd be great. But I'm honestly taking it one step at a time, training as hard as I can while I'm doing that, and having as much fun as I possibly can on this journey.
Gabriel Garcia, Sacred Heart Sports Media, Hoboken, New Jersey.